So to make refried beans, you first want to wash your beans thoroughly. I usually rinse them twice. And then you want to get the best, creamiest texture for your beans, you're going to want to soak them for 4 hours. You could skip that, but they just won't be quite as creamy for the final results. And there's also a little variant in the recipe that you have to do when cooking without them being soaked. You want to dice up 4 cups of onions, finely diced. Here I'm going to use the Ninja to dice them up for me, speed up the process. So for the recipe, you're going to want to use 6 cups of beans, preferably soaked for 4 hours. And then you use 4 cups of onion, finely diced. You want a whole bushel of garlic. Here I have it already peeled. You want a stick of butter and 2.5 tablespoons of salt. And you want enough assorted peppers to cover the whole top of the Instant Pot when you're cooking. We're going to saute the onions and garlic with the butter next. So just spread out the butter evenly. And toss in the onions. And then we'll mince the garlic on top of that. So let's get sauteing. We're going to use the Instant Pot here, and we'll just set it to the saute option. Get that started. We're just going to saute it till it starts browning. Should be enough. Add 9 cups of water. If you don't soak the beans, you want 12 cups of water. Add your 6 cups of beans. Add 2.5 tablespoons of salt. And you're gonna want to stir that really well. Layer the whole top with assorted peppers. Clean the rim off before you put the lid on. We're going to use the manual pressure cook. We're going to set that to 50 minutes. High pressure. And no worries about the delay or keep warm. Finish cooking here. Now we're gonna do the 15-minute natural release. That's done there. And then we're gonna take it outside and release the pressure for the quick release. Outside because it just spews out all sorts of smells and just don't want to fill up the house. too much of that. So we're all done with the quick release. Let's bring it inside and see what we got. Okay, let's check it out. Still bubbling a little bit. Let's get all the peppers out. Try not to break them. Because we've got hot peppers in there, you don't necessarily want the beans to get all hot and spicy. We're gonna chop up the peppers later for green chili once they cool down. So drain out all the liquid from the beans. We're gonna use that liquid as we mash it to get the consistency and texture we want. So we're just gonna use a standard potato masher and start mashing. And as it starts to cool down or start to thicken up, and we'll just keep adding liquid to keep the consistency that we're looking for. And then once done, just keep whatever juice you have left over for later, because the next day or two the beans will dry up some more and you're gonna want to add that liquid in there. So there we have it, refried beans. So to add some spice to it, best thing ever is a ghost pepper powder, and we'll just add a little pinch to about 2 cups of beans, and that'll make it about a level hot, kind of like a hot salsa spice level. And I go with a very hot pepper powder because it adds a spice without adding a lot of chili flavor. I kind of like the beans how they are and like to have that flavor with them. Perfect.